So this reading is just a general reading about Kamala Harris. And I was at law school at Hastings, and Hastings' name has since changed, in San Francisco, at the same time that she was. I was a year class behind hers. I did go to her graduation because I had a friend that graduated in the year before me. And Jesse Jackson spoke at her graduation when he was running for office for presidency and talked about it. I do believe, this is my personal belief, I'm not reading on it, that she will be president at some point. I'm not sure when. And I have this theory on how someone steps into the place of being president energetically. It's based on a B class that I went to that energetically, well, actually bees feed the queen, and when they decide that they no longer want a queen, they start withdrawing that special food and they feed another queen to develop another queen, so they're for their hive. I think it's very important to keep in mind the keeping and maintaining energetic support for Biden, and I think that's one reason why we might be guided to say he's going to continue to be president until next term and he will run again. I'm not sure that that's true or not, but I do think it's important to hold that space for him to be president and to be president for the next term too. If it changes because of circumstances or something happens, energetically I try to follow the Vice President Harris on social media. I try to send her positive energy. I think what we can do to support her in an energetic sense is very important, so that when it's time for her to step up into these shoes, she'll be ready. So we're doing a reading on her, and that's my personal view of things from some guidance I've received, but we'll see what the shells want to tell us, the ancestors. This is a way to open up into the ancestor realm. The ancestors are personal ancestors, our country's ancestors, or the people that will watch this. What are the message the ancestors want to tell us? So we have a worry doll for her. Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris. So sometimes in opening up into the world of the ancestors, I'll get a feeling, and it's a wonderful feeling of love and support for her, surrounding her. Really wonderful energy of love around her. And it's interesting, you have I'll just call her VP. Our VP here is worry doll, is face up, a little worried, but on the heart. She's standing on the heart, and there's a crystal here with a blessing, and there's a key that unlocks it. This is in nature. So at a heart level, she's being prepared to unlock her future. All of this change here, this transformative energy, it's odd because you see all the energy here in water, some here through earth, and then a lot of nature energy for her now. But there's two, when the fire stone is in its own element of fire, the mineral stone is in its own element of mineral. Those are really good right off the top. So the mineral stone is in mineral, and mineral means everything's copacetic, and this stands out. So she's good, and she's on track for her future. The sacred wisdom stone is here, and 2 ashes and a genie ring. That she is learning and her story is advancing and she's downloading and she has the blessing of the wisdom coming in and the genie ring here. And there's a shell here. Here's the sacred wisdom. It's very important for her not only to be wise but to be honorable. Right in on the coin, almost in the center of Earth, if you look at that. This is to climb the mountain of her greatness. In the center of Earth, I would say this is to become president at some point. And there's crystals, and there's both the mermaid here, which is the divine feminine, and the angel here. She is blessed in this position. I think that she might understand that she will likely be in that role. She doesn't see how this will come about. The Firestone is here in water, and she might feel like even though she's traveling, working hard, getting her message, that press, she doesn't always get lots of attention and may feel like she doesn't have the backing, so she might. The Firestone is going from water, which is lack of clarity, focus, or clear vision, but it's going into earth, which is a new vision for the home, and it's accepting when you come to that crossroads the decision that you will make. And she hopes that it is slower, that it comes slowly, like there's time, that she has more time for this before she is called to take this place. The platform of power is here in water. It's under both spokes. Under it is the whale tail. In her carrying of power, she has a ally. I would say that's her husband. But we have 3 shells here, almost like this is temporarily held back, stopped, delayed. Or protected, I'm not sure. So this would have to open up. Now maybe sometimes shells can be down, can be blocks or obstacles to overcome, or they can be opportunities to turn over. The blue water stone is right here in nature, moving into earth. This is a building of life force energy. The deep water here is building of life force energy. This would be the earth stone here over the elephant ring is over the earth stone, and it's got a shell in it and up. I think this is the building of community with a new vision for the home and building up a presence. She has taken a few issues that she is working on and building up and trying to work in local communities and visit. She's also trying to work on issues related to money that support people and families. She has things that she really cares about that improves people's lives and homes and families. And here's the cube, and it's a little off center. There's still probably healing or reconciling things that would put her on a more even balance. This is, I believe she will come into this in this transformational lesson as she decides and makes her choice. The nature stone is here in mineral. This is a story about knowing who she is. She hasn't yet come into this, the gift, the holding it. She's not yet into it in terms of that place. She would have international support. When I see shells, they don't always get read, but in political readings, the shells outside, that she is building a coalition of support with different circles. So I would overall say she's good. And here's the reading stone out here, which means she's being seen outside our country. She's on track. She's fine. She's building the wisdom. She's going through transformation. She is connected with her heart. And I have to say, as having legal training isn't the best for connecting with your heart for a lot of people. She's connected with her heart. She believes in justice. She believes in doing the right thing. She believes in taking care of families and people and building up and supplying for people. But doing this step, to take this big step and to step into this place and wondering if she'll have full support, she has mine.